Welcome back to my corner of the internet, guys. I am the Lucid Dream, and today's video is going to be another one with some pretty good news in it. First and foremost, though, thank you to all of my channel members and subscribers. If you are new here, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I would certainly appreciate it, and every single time someone does, a Frauditor cries. Let's go ahead and take a look at the death of the Slo County Observer channel.
For years, I made it my mission to document my local law enforcement.
Mind doing me a favor, just step back a little bit while he's doing it?
I'm good.
You're more than welcome to film, but this is closer than you need to be. If you don't mind just going back a little bit so I don't have to watch you while he's doing his FST.
You can watch me if you want, man.
No, I need to be watching my partner.
Go ahead. I'm just here to film. That's it.
I'm just asking you to back
I'm not
up.
going to interfere at all.
This is closer
I'm out of the way. No, it's not.
It is.
No, it's not. There you go.
Gabriel, will you please just back up?
No, I'm fine. Did you guys tell him he doesn't have to do these?
What's that?
Did you guys tell him he doesn't have to do these?
You focus on your job, I'll focus on mine.
It was just a question. It's part of my job to ask questions. So I was just curious if you told this guy he doesn't have to do these tests or not. These are all voluntary. Oh, that's not required. You don't have to do those tests. Hey, did you tell her you don't have to do the tests? Yeah, these are not required at all. You don't have to do these.
I don't have to do
No.
Got you. These are just to help me determine if you were and impaired in such a manner. I don't tell you that before you sign.
Hey, Gabriel.
Hey.
So, completely fine with you standing this close and everything like that, but what you can't do is interfere with their investigation.
I'm not. I can speak freely.
They're talking to them.
I can speak freely. I can say whatever I want right now.
But you're not their legal advisor. You can't be interfering with their investigation.
I can.
While my partner's trying to do
The fact that I can speak freely,
which is great. Yes.
yes.
You can.
If you want to try to arrest me for speaking freely and call it interference,
Never even mentioned arresting.
if you want to call it interference, fine. Go ahead, do it.
It is if you're going to distract them when they're trying to go through
Not
the process,
distracting.
okay?
I can speak freely, and if that's distracting, I don't know what to tell you.
Okay. I'm asking that you please don't interfere and distract them, okay?
I'm just asking that you guys let them know their rights. They don't have to do this.
They do. That's part of the whole process. Okay.
This is not required. It's not mandatory. These field sobriety tests.
I didn't say it was.
Just let them know. That's all you gotta do.
You just arrived here, Gabriel.
And you're not required to do any tests, by the way, except for a breathalyzer. Except for a breathalyzer, you do not have to take any. You do not have to take any. I can speak freely right now.
You cannot intervene with the investigation.
I'm not intervening with any
You are,
investigation.
and you've been talked to about this before several times. You
I
need
can.
to not talk.
You're
or you need to
Sandoval,
go
right?
across the street.
Where's your name tag?
Yes, I'm Sandoval.
Where's your name tag?
You know my name already. Gabriel.
Doesn't answer the question though. I have the right to speak freely.
I've already explained it to you.
I have the right to speak freely, Sandoval.
If you intervene with the investigation, you will get cited for 148. Please respect that and just observe respectfully.
If you want to arrest me or cite me for speaking, then do it.
It would be for intervening with the
I can
investigation.
speak freely. You guys still don't get it, do you? You really don't. I can speak freely. I can stand here all day and say whatever I want as I record. And that includes saying, hey, you don't have to take any tests. Hey, you don't have to, all you have to do is take a breathalyzer. I can speak freely. How do you guys not realize that yet?
Now, these clips come to us from his video explaining his exit from YouTube. Now, conveniently enough, the only clips that he includes are the ones that are him interacting with the police directly. He doesn't include any of the clips of him harassing private citizens, which he has a tendency to do. Shocking, I know. I find why he is quitting YouTube absolutely hilarious, though, because as we have heard time and time again from frauditor after frauditor, they don't do this for the money. They do this because they're standing up for people's rights. Yet when he lost his ability to make money on this channel, he quits.
I didn't smoke, drink, or party because I wanted to be ready in case something happened. I listened to the scanner 24/7 and drove around for hours looking for police activity. It didn't take long for me to witness some alarming behavior.
Alright, Gabriel. I'm gonna do a probation search. Put your camera down right here.
Look at this guy retaliating.
Not retaliating, you're following me. You're not gonna walk behind me. I don't know what you have on.
Slo PD took notice and started making it harder to keep them accountable. A few months later, in an effort to remove all transparency and accountability, they switched to a fully encrypted radio channel. News agencies and the general public were now restricted from hearing this public information. I was forced to drive around aimlessly to find police activity, most days just wasting gas. It was a losing battle. That's when I heard about SB 1000.
The state Senate has approved a new bill that would require law enforcement agencies to restore public access to radio communications. News Channel 3's Jake Ingracia has more tonight on this new legislation and how it would affect your right to that public information.
California State Senator Josh Becker just got Senate Bill 1000 to pass the California Senate, giving law enforcement agencies until January 1st, 2024 to find new ways to protect that confidential information while restoring public access to radio communications.
SB 1000 protects the freedom of the press to report and the public's right to know what is going on in their communities through police radio communications access. For 70-plus years, news outlets, journalists, and the public have had access to police radio communications. This access is critical for transparency, accountability, reporting public safety activity of all kinds, like traffic accidents, disasters, and crime to the public. Unfortunately, there's an alarming trend in California and the nation that as police departments fully encrypting or blocking their radio communications in the name of protecting personally identifiable information. The good news is that law enforcement can, in fact, protect that kind of personally identifiable information without putting the public in the dark, and that's what this bill is about.
I was hopeful for the future and decided to take a break until police departments were forced to go public with radio communications in January 2024. I started focusing on other areas of self-employment to get by while I waited a few months. A month or so into my break, I learned that SB 1000 was no longer going to happen and that it died in committee, and my break got longer and longer until my main focus shifted from documenting police to just getting by. The spirit for documenting police is still strong, and I am by no means done. I promise I will return one day, but I'm not sure when.
The tighter restrictions on police communications are a direct result of something that we've talked about multiple times on this channel, and that's the Frauditor effect. We see restrictions in a lot of different areas when it comes to law enforcement now, and a lot of them are due directly to the frauditors chasing interactions down just to be able to film content for YouTube. Which it sounds like that's all this guy did, was sit, listen to the radio, and then run to the scene so he could interfere with the stop and film a video. And this restriction is a direct result of that happening all over the country. I actually don't have any problem with cop watchers if they don't interfere. The fact he targets drunk driving stops specifically annoys me a little bit, but that's because I am biased, and drunk driving is something that I feel that we absolutely do not have enough restrictions around. I feel like we do not have strong enough punishments. I feel like that it's something that is not taken seriously enough. So for this little pissant to go and interfere with drunk driving investigations annoys me a little bit. But again, I am kind of biased because that's something that I feel very strongly about. Thank you so much for watching, guys. One more channel down. He says he'll return, but to be perfectly honest, who knows if and when that will ever happen. The money will be gone at that time, so what will be his motivation to return? Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you would like to see, and I will catch you on the next one.